is Wednesday, October 25th. The Halloween-themed t-shirts are available for purchase in the high school office. There's a VOTEC presentation today for ninth grade classes. A reminder that the anti-bullying posters contest entries must be done by homerooms due October 30th. Homerooms with the winning entry will receive choice of breakfast, a Halloween party, or a pizza party. And here's Nick with today's news.
Thanks, Sammy. Nutrition Incorporated hosted Lunch for Life for students at the elementary building. MCA Live spoke to some of the students about their food choices.
What did you guys get for lunch today?
I got a corn dog with collard bacon and
Celery.
celery and strawberries and
Milk. And do you guys like it? Did you know that you're getting this for free? The school's giving you guys free lunch for a couple days. How do you feel about that? Is it cool? And what would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? 10?
10. And I am
6.
In mid-October, the Nutrition Group partnered with Mount Carmel Area Elementary School to offer 3 days of free lunches to kindergarten students and their teachers.
So what did you guys get for lunch today?
corn dog.
Corn dogs. And chips. How is it? Good? You like it? What's your names? Elijah and Gianna.
Elijah.
Very nice names.
There were a variety of choices each day, allowing the students and staff to sample school lunches that will be offered for the rest of the year.
Lunch for Life is to introduce pre-K and kindergarten students to the student lunch program and to create a comfortable level for students early on so they can get familiar with school lunches from the beginning. Nutrition Group thanks for the vendors who partnered with them to provide these lunches. The vendors are listed on the school website. MCA Live and WKMC TV visit the WNEP Channel 16 news station. The trip, hosted by Chief Meteorologist Kurt Aaron, was informative for the young journalists. The tour began in the waiting room where the receptionist explained her duties, as she also worked with the station's copyright program, as well as the office secretary for the department. The group was led to the backyard and appeared on the noon broadcast during the weather segment. Students got a look at the backyard and took pictures with the famous train that's been making national news and late-night fame. Kurt Aaron posed for pictures with the students and even took some pictures for them. The group then transitioned back where Aaron explained how he used various maps to predict weather and a book where they keep to record the forecasts. The students then transferred to the newsroom where they met reporters who were working with traffic patterns, trails of different products, and monitoring breaking news. Next, the audio room where a group was working in a master control to switch cameras, control audio, and switch to commercials. The Pennsylvania Outdoor Life host Don Jacobs gave a tour of the famous cabin where the program is pre-recorded. It is indeed a cabin and not just a set. Jacobs explained what his job entails. The students then met Mount Carmel's legendary former football coach, Whitey Williams, along with the sports broadcaster Jim Cole, who were taping the Coach's Corner segment. From sports area, they traveled to the finance portion of the building and learned how the station earns income and finances commercials. Other careers in the area were payroll and human resources. The students then took pictures at the WNEP news desk. Before leaving, Whitey Williams came back out and requested a photo with a group of Mount Carmel students. The day was enjoyable for all students involved, and we'd like to thank WNEP and Kurt Aaron for hosting the tour. The Rotary Student of the Month for September is senior Brendan Boris, son of Mike Boris of Coltmont and Lisa Boris of Mount Carmel. Brendan is on the varsity football, basketball, and track and field teams. He is the president of the Tech Ed Club and a member of the Latin and Pep clubs. He is a distinguished honor roll student, a member of the SAT 1300 Club, and a former Elk Student of the Month. In his free time, Brendan enjoys hunting, fishing, and hanging out with friends. His future plans are to go on to college and be successful. Congratulations, Brendan, and keep up the hard work. Today's vocab word of the day is glabrous. Thanks to my new lotion, my skin is super glabrous. Stay tuned to find out what glabrous means. And we'll be right back with Zach and Sports.
MCA was looking to win out and try to move up the seeding. Friday was no slouch as the Quad A Selinsgrove Seals came into the game with a very solid 7-1 record. The coin flip had Selinsgrove receiving the kick in a few plays after a good return. The Seals were already on the board with 7 once Joe Kahn boasted a 3-yard run. A fumble on the MCA return set Selinsgrove up again, and the Division I quarterback Logan Leiby threw a dart to Jarrett Inch for a 35-yard touchdown. Down 14, Mount Carmel was ready to fight back, starting with an interception from C.J. Reichard. The rest of the first quarter stalled the scoreboard. Sacks coming from the MCA D-line as well as the linebackers proved to be a drive killer for the Seals. The second quarter, the Tornadoes put their first points on the board. After Manus McCracken was denied an apparent touchdown, John Ayers capped off a drive with a QB run up the gut. Even with the abundance of sacks, Selinsgrove managed to score again right before the half with another short rush by Kahn. The scoreboard read 21-7 before the half, but Red and White would bounce back after giving up another touchdown. A long drive was finished with a 1-yard fight by John Ayers, which put the score at 28-14. That was all our boys would get with a final score of 35-14 Selinsgrove. This week is MCA's favorite week, Week 10. Just like the past, it brings us the classic Coal Bucket game against the Shamokin Indians. This year, the game will be played in the Silver Bowl. Saturday, junior high basketball competed at the Line Mountain Tournament. The 8th grade won first place overall, defeating Shamokin and Line Mountain. The 7th grade lost their first game to Shamokin and finished third, beating Line Mountain. Varsity girls soccer traveled to Hadley-Silton and won 6-2. Tonight, Evan Salamone will compete at the PIAA State Golf Championship at Heritage Hills Golf Resort at 9 a.m. JV football travels to Selinsgrove at 6 p.m. and back to the news desk.
Thanks, Zach. Divine Redeemer Church in Mount Carmel will host a Christmas fair on November 10th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. The event will be held at Divine Mercy Hall, located on the 400 block of West Cherry Street in Mount Carmel. New to the event this year are holiday theme baskets. The baskets will be open for bidding on November 10th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and November 11th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. The drawing will take place on later in the evening. In addition to the baskets, there will be ethnic foods such as potato cakes, baked goods, entertainment, and raffles. Come on out on November 11th to get in the holiday spirit with some food, fun, and friends at the Divine Redeemer Christmas Fair. Glabrous is an adjective from 17th century Latin, which means to describe something that's very smooth or hairless. Thanks to my new lotion, my skin is super glabrous. And for today's lunch, buffalo chicken grilled cheese, fried, apple slices, choice of milk. Tomorrow's breakfast, waffles, whole grain cereal with toast, assorted bagels, chill juice or fruit, and choice of milk.
That's it for today's broadcast.
Good luck to the Our Lady of Lourdes golf team as they take on the championships.
And happy Mold Day, everyone.
Have a marvelous Monday, MCA.